Health officials are calling it the worst outbreak of a parasitic infection the United States has ever seen, and tonight the government's top health official says it is under control. The CDC has confirmed more than 4,100 domestically acquired cyclosporiasis cases since May 1st, making this the worst year on record. At least 300 people have been hospitalized, and more than 34 states have reported cases. But HHS Secretary RFK Jr. insists the situation is handled. The numbers tell a stark story. More than 4,100 confirmed cases nationwide since May, the highest ever recorded. Michigan alone reporting over 6,500 cases, over 300 hospitalizations, and yet Secretary Kennedy told reporters the outbreak is under control and that investigators have identified the source. The data suggests otherwise. The outbreak stretches across 34 states, but 5 states are bearing the worst of it: Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia. The suspected source points back to central Mexico. Taylor Farms imported iceberg lettuce from there and voluntarily recalled it across 27 states. But here's where the investigation gets complicated. The FDA initially reported a positive cyclospora test on Taylor Farms lettuce, calling it a breakthrough. Then on July 19th, they retracted it, a false positive. The investigation is back to square one. And the timing of that retraction came just weeks after the CDC made cyclosporiasis reporting optional, effective July 1st of last year. Only Salmonella and E. coli remain mandatory. Here's the timeline. Last July, the CDC made cyclosporiasis reporting optional, then the outbreak hits in May. The FDA announces a breakthrough on the source, then this past Sunday, a retraction. False positive, back to zero. Secretary Kennedy has pushed back against criticism, arguing the cuts targeted only redundant surveillance and do not explain the record outbreak numbers, but lawmakers from both parties are raising alarms. The CDC building in Atlanta, the agency tasked with tracking this outbreak, now operating with cyclosporiasis surveillance made optional, and the lettuce fields in Mexico where investigators believe the outbreak began, though without a confirmed source, the recall remains a precaution, not a resolution. Tonight, 4,100 Americans have fallen ill. At least 300 have been hospitalized. The source is unknown, and the nation's top health official says it is under control. The numbers say otherwise.